minutes. It's going to be time for my daily announcement on Twitter. I can't wait. That's going to be in 5 minutes. We'll do that. But until then, hello, everyone. Yes, it's late night with the garden. We're late. We're very late here. We're doing the late night. Let's get rid of this page here. I don't know what that is. Where's this page? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Anything else we can get rid of here? No. Okay. That's it. Okay. We got some people here. What? Anthony. He's a big boy. He can speak for himself. Hey, J-Bone. Hey, Moses. Got a little piece of video I want to start this with, so let's just get right into it. All right, we're just going to get right into this, man. Here we go. That'll work. Here we go.
No, the first person to be deplatformed was WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. And this would be a great way for Donald Trump to stick the thumb back in the eye of these people, is to pardon Julian Assange. If he knows what's good for freedom of speech and freedom of the press, he should take this moment and pardon Julian Assange.
I didn't used to think that, and I totally agree with it, partly because you convinced me through the force of your argument. I think
partly because you convinced me through the force of your argument. That is what Jimmy Dore does, and that is what Jimmy Dore is fantastic at. That's why I watch him. He is intelligent. He is charismatic. He is always making sense. And he reaches out to everyone to try to make everyone's lives better. It's out of a part of his heart that is giving and caring and loving. And then he does something like this, and then for anyone to say that Jimmy Dore was able to convince this guy on the right that Julian Assange should be free, and this is what I'm always talking about, there's always room for us to get along, guys. You know, this guy's a lefty, this guy's a righty, and boy, oh boy, he's making sense. And this guy says, you convinced me with the force of your argument. And then you have cunts out there like AOC and Nancy Pelosi and Emma Vigeland and Anna Kazbazarian and everybody else that works for TYT and all those idiots out there on Twitter that are bashing Jimmy Dore that say that this is toxic. That Jimmy Dore is toxic to the movement. And I'm here to tell you that TYT and Emma Vigeland and Cenk Uygur and Nancy Pelosi, those are the toxic motherfuckers. And this only proves it. And I told you about Emma Vigeland months ago. I told you I was on there. I was following her. I thought she was cool and everything. And I started catching on to some of the shit she was putting up there. And I told you that woman is fucked up. And I was like, she might work for a left-leaning, news agency or whatever, but there's something wrong with her. And I started looking at TYT and realized it's all of them. It's the whole group. One bad apple spoils the bunch. They've all been spoiled over there at TYT. And if you watch them and if you listen to them, you will see they have become Hillary Clinton party line zombie fucks. I warned you guys about it. I told you about it. And when you get on Twitter, now I'm blocked from Emma Vigeland, but I can still pull up her tweets. She's on there bashing this video. I'm going to show you this video one more time. I want you to listen to what happened in this video, okay? Listen to what Jimmy Dore says and listen to the response from, the darling of the right.
No, the first person to be deplatformed was WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. And this would be a great way for Donald Trump to stick the thumb back in the eye of these people, is to pardon Julian Assange. If he knows what's good for freedom of speech and freedom of the press, he should take this moment and pardon Julian Assange.
I didn't used to think that, and I totally agree with it, partly because you convinced me through the force of your argument. I think that's absolutely right.
No,
And TYT is against Julian Assange. They've bashed him every chance they got. And Julian Assange was responsible for providing TYT with the very news that they provided their audience. Then they turn around and, like a dog that bites its owner, turns around and fucking bites him. It's inexcusable. And when I saw it, I said, no, I'm not going to fucking let this slide. I'm going to go live. I couldn't believe I was literally in bed tweeting. And I said, man, I got to go live with this right now with this whole Emma Vigeland thing mainly because I told you guys about her months ago, and now all of a sudden the whole Twitter is like, oh, Emma Vigeland, Emma Vigeland, Emma Vigeland. Well, if they'd watched me months ago and they believed me months ago, they would have already known that she was a fucking cunt. Okay? She's a dumb cunt. And I told you guys that. She's a fucking dumb cunt, man. So, yeah, Tucker Carlson's, Dan, his name should be Cucker Tarlson because it always looks like he's watching somebody fuck his wife. Cucker Tarlson, right? That's what I say about Cucker. But the fact of the matter is, when you have someone on the right like Tucker Carlson agreeing with Jimmy Dore, that's a reason to back Jimmy Dore because he's reaching hearts and minds everywhere. And the more we support him from a better place, the more people from a worse place will back it as well. You have to ignore cunts like TYT. You have to ignore cunts like Emma Vigeland. You have to ignore cunts like Anna Kaspazarian and Cenk Uygur and John Iadarola and JR, their little buddy, their little producer friend JR. All of them are all stank cunts. I've been telling you this for months, if not years. And now the TYT verse is just now starting to fucking catch on because Emma Vigeland attacked Jimmy Dore. But I told you about her months ago. Those of you who really follow me, you already knew about this. That's my point. That's why I ask you guys to share my videos all the time, everywhere, whenever I'm live. Because I am algorithmed into obscurity, okay? I've got 2 viewers, Ben Brandt and Billy Ballantyne, okay? Billy's got like 10,000 followers. Ben's got 70. And when Ben puts up a video on his YouTube channel, he gets 10,000 views, and I get 17. Ben Brandt has 70 subscribers on YouTube, and he gets 10,000 views on a video. I have 25,700 subscribers on my YouTube video. I get 17 views. You tell me if my audience members are being notified when I put material up on YouTube. You tell me what you think. These are 25,700 people. Now imagine you're at a stadium and there's 25,700 people sitting in that stadium. And they all paid money because they wanted to see me. And then when I come up on stage, YouTube drops the curtain in front of me. That's basically what's going on. What do you guys think about that? Anybody? The big tech industries are out of control silencing people. Ronnie, I've been getting silence from big tech for fucking 5-6 years, bro. The more sense you make, the quicker you get muzzled. And I've been making sense since the beginning. I've been getting shit right over and over and over again. I just now got here. Right, Damon? I don't know how many people are here, but nobody's fucking talking to me about this. I'm just like, okay. Omerta, no comment. big tech industries are out of control. I just now got here. I'm on a 2-month ban on Twitter for calling Tommy Lauren a blonde bimbo? What? A 2-month ban? How? What? Blonde bimbo? You can't say blonde bimbo? What were you? They say you're attacking white people? You're not allowed to attack white people? Okay, you guys are not going to talk to me, are you? Huh. Let me see what's going on here. Hey, Carl. Not the response I was looking for, guys. Okay. Yes, racist, misogynist speech. Racist? Because she said blonde? You called her a blonde, and that's racist. I fucking love it. All right. Look, guys. I'm going to repeat what I just said, and I want you to respond to me, okay? I told you guys, fucking lost my voice trying to tell you guys this. I can't believe I got to say this again. I told you guys months ago about Emma Vigeland. I told you I blocked her on Twitter. I told you she's a dumb cunt. I told you not to watch her, not to support her, and to get the word out about what a fucking idiot they are over there. And now all of a sudden, Twitter is caught on because she attacked Jimmy Dore again, and people heard it this time. But I wanted you guys to know that I've been telling you on here about her for a long time. I can go back and find the fucking videos on my YouTube channel. I'm sure I probably put her name in them. Yeah, Ronnie, right? I'm just looking for some attaboys here, guys. You know? Yeah, maybe a little pat on my back. Maybe thank you, Nay. Maybe Nay. Nay is always getting it right. I don't know. This is why I watch your show, Nay. Thank you for being there for us, Nay. Thanks for being live tonight, Nay. Hey, I love your show, Nay. Hey, Nay, yeah, I fucking hate them over at TYT. You know, there's a fucking million things you guys could be saying to me right now. You guys understand, I'm here to have a fucking conversation with you guys, right? I mean, at least Desert Rose and Ronnie Vella are speaking. Anthony, you are giving me life right now. Well, breathe some life back into my show and talk back to me. Thank you. Moses, this is why I watch your show. Thank you, Moses. Thank you. Where were you guys fucking 5 minutes ago? Dan Mercer, I'm definitely... Thank you for going live. You're welcome. There you go. Take a rip with you. Oh, you guys are fucking talking to me now. Ah! That wasn't so hard. I guess all I got to do is ask you guys to talk, huh? Okay. It's good. Well, I was wondering, you know, I was getting worried because when I come up with something out of the blue, and you guys need to understand, I understand if you're a sports fan. I understand if you're a woman that likes watching basketball. For whatever your reason is. Fine. I've dated 2 women that I loved dearly, and both of them were huge basketball fans. It just so happens, you know, I think they both played basketball. I know one of them played basketball in high school, like varsity basketball. And the other one was, hey, what can I say? I like tall women. Shut up. And the other one, I'm pretty sure she just played. I don't know if she did in school or not, but she's really into it. And, you know, the one thing that me and my girlfriend never talked about, either of them, we never talked about basketball. You know why? Because I wasn't fucking interested in watching men running back and forth on a court with a ball bouncing it. You know, but I realized all of the men are, 6'5", 7 feet tall. They've all got foot-long dicks that swing back and forth when they run in these loose little shorts. And women get to see their penises bouncing around and they get off on that shit. And I understand it. All right, I get it. I know why women watch basketball. You know, if you're a woman and you like basketball player, I pretty much got it fucking figured out. You know, it might have something to do with the fact that the men that play it have really big dicks. That being said, and also being left to the side that, you know, a classy woman realizes that we know this. And then you go get on Emma Vigeland's feed, and all she ever talks about is basketball, on Twitter. And like I said, if that's what you're into, I get it. But when you start talking about it, you know, it kind of exposes you for the dick lover that you are. And Emma Vigeland obviously loves the dick, right? Loves the dick. And she objectifies men so vividly that she can't even keep it off of her fucking Twitter posts. Oh, Ronnie Bella says Shaquille O'Neal has a 5-year-old as a penis. That's so funny. I need some hot chocolate, man. It's late. Also, I gotta make my daily reminder call. Give me a second. Not a call, a video. Hello, Twitter. It's your daily reminder. There's only 4 more days left of Donald Trump's presidency. So I've got a bud here that somebody sent me to try. We're going to do a strain review. And I'm only doing it subversely. I'm doing it without titling it. I'm not using this to get people here. I'm doing this as a reward for my true fans that show up late at night, that come here, that talk to me, and that hang. This is for y'all. I want you to know that. So, if you're here, you get a fucking strain review. Old school fucking trendy ass Dabber style strain review. We're going to get into it here in a second. Let me get my hot chocolate going. Rogi's in bed. He's a good boy. Oh, I think I put coffee. I think I put coffee instead of hot cocoa. Oops. I don't know what that's going to be like. 2 hits or 4. That's what's up. Yeah. Funny that Biden has all 3 branches of government and still wants the GOP to be his economic spending gatekeepers. Ronnie Vella, you're like all over that shit. Yo, what's up, son? What's good, Nay? What's up, Yes Jay, Shaquille? Okay, cool. So we're all caught up on the chat. Okay, great. Let me get my hot chocolate. Almost. So it's funny. I mean, basketball is so one-dimensional. Hey, which direction are the guys running? Are they running to the left of the screen? Oh, they're running to the right of the screen. Oh. Are they running left or are they running right? You know, fucking sports is so fucking stupid. So, when I see someone that spends a lot of their time, you know, watching sports, I realize that they're a waste of, they're wasting a lot of their potential. They're a waste of potential. I understand if you play the game and you're like watching it because you're learning, you know, like you're a kid that wants to play soccer, so you watch Pele and you're watching, you know. Well, good, Ronnie, they should bore you because there's absolutely nothing to them. It's a ball. It has no... Wow, this smells great. It has no meaning. It has no... There's no goal. There's no purpose. There's no point. And nothing ever gets achieved in a sport. You know, wouldn't it be great if they had a sporting event where people, instead of fighting against each other, it was a sporting event to work together to build stuff? That, like, you have two teams and they build playgrounds for children. And the team that finishes the playground first wins the sporting event. But they both finish the playground eventually, and now kids have a playground. Now, you've done something. You've created something. You know? Wouldn't that be a great idea? Anthony, Stephen Culbertson, I am seeing your retweets. Desert Rose, thank you. Old Ed, thank you guys so much. Blind Man 54. There's some wrestler on, some, you know, retired wrestler, he's saying, you know, he wants to put out $20,000 reward to find out who's molested the manatee in Florida by writing Trump's name, by scraping the algae off of its back in the name of Trump. Now, I just wonder, would that outrage be there if someone had scraped the name Biden into the back of that? Would he still be as outraged? Huh. Yeah, I wonder if it said Biden in the back of that manatee, if he'd be outraged. Did you hear back from the cereal company? Yeah, they said no. Thanks for asking us, Franco. Thank you for watching my show and paying attention. They immediately messaged me back and they said, we're not looking for any more sponsorships. So I'm like, yeah, fuck you. And then I'm not going to mention your fucking cereal on my goddamn show anymore. How about that? Suck my dick. Blame me and split the money with me. They'd use a portion of the profits to end homelessness. Blame me. No, I said blame me. Tell that motherfucker, hey, this guy fucking Trending A in California says he's the guy that scraped the algae off the manatee. Maybe you should go get his ass. Come to me, motherfucker. Mr. fucking pro wrestler. Yeah, there's a, you know, let me tell you something. Carl Williamson, I appreciate what you said, but you know what? There's other ways to experience personal development besides beating the shit out of another person. And you're very, what's the word I'm looking for? just your narrow your view is very narrow of what you obviously think personal development entails. If you think beating people up is about personal development, you totally got it all wrong. You know? There's way more to personal development than fucking... And let me tell you something. I don't have to beat someone up to fucking get in my chair and fucking find out that I'm physically capable to do things that I never knew that I was capable of. You know, I can do all kinds of physicality shit and without having to beat somebody up. You know? That's just fucking stupidity. One thing I always hated about Joe Rogan was the fact that he got so into beating on people, you know, and fighting. Hey, man, I don't need that shit. You know, you need a display of power? I got mine, dude. I got my fucking display of power. I will fucking kick your ass with these anytime. I don't need to fucking do this or fucking go beat on somebody to prove it. I'll just show you that. And now we can get on with what else? You know, we don't have to sit here and talk about beating on people now. See how quick that was? Then fucking boom, done. Oh, I'm the king of the goddamn octagon. Nobody's gonna beat me. Wow, I'm the baddest motherfucker to ever walk in a goddamn octagon. Look at me. Nobody's gonna touch me. Pop, pop, pop. Game over, son. See what I mean? It's over. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna pull out my gun and shoot you in your fucking face. Right? So what good is that? Personal development. I'll tell you about personal development. Jimmy Dore going on Fox News with Tucker Carlson, right? That's personal development. And you taking note of that and then partaking in it and partaking in the conversation instead of beating on somebody to try to make yourself feel good about yourself. Fucking stupid. No one gets hurt in jiu-jitsu? Dude, it doesn't matter whether you're getting hurt or not. You're still fucking beating on somebody to try to fucking make yourself feel good about yourself. You have no idea how ignorant you sound right now. And if you go back and watch the show again, you're going to be like, oh, God, what was I thinking? He makes total sense like he always does. Sports are just such a stupid waste of time, bro. There's all kinds of things go out there without competing against another person. You know, you can lose weight, you can feel good, you can increase your self-confidence, you know, and I don't have to fucking put someone else down and go one up on them so I can feel good about myself. Ooh, I beat you in jiu-jitsu. I feel good about myself. How about this? I convinced you that Julian Assange should be fucking released from prison. I feel good about myself. Isn't that better than just fucking the one-dimensionality of fucking beating on somebody to feel good about yourself? He's literally fighting to get somebody out of prison. Somebody who brought information and exposed evil. You know, and you're talking about fucking jiu-jitsu? No, it's just never really fucking impressed me at all. Where is my chat frame at? Oh, there it is. I was like, I gotta get this chat out of my face. It's so intrusive. There we go. Nay, that wrestler that's offering the reward is huge, but I think you could take him. I think I could take him too. I don't have a problem. No man scares me, bro. No man scares me. It's like, yeah. You don't have to fucking ever lift a fucking weight in your life. You don't ever have to take a goddamn self-defense course. Ever. Buy a gun. Let people know you have a gun. And then watch how quick people leave your ass alone. It's crazy. You know? Let me tell you guys a little secret. I used to get death threats on my show. That would happen like once every 6 months, 4 months or so, something like that. You know, 3 times a year, something like that. Someone would give me a death threat. I would get it on an email. I would get it on a messenger. I would get it in the chat. I'd get it on a post on social media. And generally I would just ignore it, and just delete the person and it would go away. But you know something? A few years ago, I made a decision. I'm like, I'm getting sick of all these stupid death threats. I'm just going to, every once in a while, I'm going to wave a clip around. And we'll see what kind of an effect that has on some of those little cunts out there. With the little dicks. And you know what? It's worked. It's worked really good. And people take that shit seriously. Because they know when someone's flashing a fucking 45 automatic around and they're coming on your live stream and they're like, I'm going to find you and I'm going to blah, 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 I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And they're like, they realize, they're like, well, I would look like a total idiot if I said that because, of course, I'm not going to. And so they don't even bother. They don't even come in with their empty threats anymore. That has been the best goddamn deterrent that I've ever used on this live stream. It's worked better than anything. And it's just, it's just a little refresher course for people. Stay in line. I'm not out there to hurt you. I'm not out there to hunt you down or anything like that. But it's just like, I've got the capacity here in my home to take care of myself and wherever I am. And that's something to just keep in mind. And you're not going to be throwing these stupid fucking threats around when you realize that. And I can't remember. And H.A. Goodman won't even go on Twitter because he got a death threat. I want to talk to him about that and say, H.A., dude, nobody's coming after you, bro. These are fucking powerless individuals. They have no intent to hurt you at all. They're not plotting. They're not planning. They just type something to fuck with you, and they hope that it did. And boy, oh boy, did you ever let that death threat fuck with you. I mean, he literally talks about it on his live stream all the time. I don't have a Twitter report. Someone's on Twitter impersonating me, but I don't go on Twitter, and I got a death threat, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, Mr. fucking AR-15 and Mr. fucking, he's Mr. AR-15 and he's Mr. fucking Jiu-Jitsu guy, and he's fucking scared to open up a Twitter account. So what's he do? He spends all day bashing Twitter, saying that no one should be on it. Oh, I love it. Anyway, this smells fruity and like cookie-ish. I don't know what this is yet. I haven't looked at the, he put a little piece of paper in there. I don't know what it is. If that's a little, oh, it looks like it's a little Bavita pack. You put a mini micro Bavita pack in there. I think that's what that is. I would say like a mango. You hear my bezel? I heard something outside, or my bezel might be coming down here. My kitty cat? I heard something. This is mango. Kind of a Skittles. Man, I wonder what he sent me. It's like a Skittles, man. I'm excited. I wonder if he wrote on here what it was. No, he didn't. Well, let me show you the bud that he sent. It's a good friend of mine sent me this. Wow, look at all those colors. Look at all of those colors. That reminds me a little bit of the Wonder Woman look. Dos-y-dos? Ah. Nice. Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, kind of like a Fruity Pebbles. This is, like I said, like a Skittles, like a very fruity. No idea what it is. You know, I was on the phone with him, and he told me he was going to send me something that he'd been fucking around with. But, I can't remember if he told me the name of the strain or not. So kudos to him, and let's see what this tastes like. Let me see if the bong's going to taste okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. All right. Who's the first person to drop a digit in here? Omerta. Okay, Omerta. Omerta, this one's for you, buddy. Cheers. Call it bottom of the hour. Oh, Carl, that's okay. I appreciate you explaining all that. Second Amendment, bro. None of that training matters when somebody fucking pulls out a gun and shoots you in your face, you know? I love saying that. It's like when you're reading the newspaper or something, you say, oh, someone got shot at a party. And you're like, oh, where were their jujitsu skills? Where were their cat-like reflexes? You know, like when somebody's on a motorcycle, they get into a motorcycle accident and they get killed and they weren't wearing a helmet. You're like, oh, where were your cat-like reflexes? I thought you were like Spider-Man and Captain America all rolled up into one. And literally, guys who ride motorcycles will fucking tell you that. Oh, I know how to roll. Oh, I know how to crash. I know how to lay the bike down. Huh. You ever been hit head on by a car? How are you going to lay the bike down when the car hits you head on? You know? It amazes me that I was in a head-on collision with a car and I've been robbed of the memory of the car hitting me. You know, what's that like? I don't know. I have no idea, man. What's it like to be in a head-on collision with a car on a motorcycle? I don't know. But, Nay, I thought you got into a head-on collision with a car in 2000 on a motorcycle. I did. Well, then what's it like? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know what color the car was. I think it was black. God, I don't even remember that. I think it was a black car. Because I did see the, I saw a picture of it or something. But my memory from back then, it's just so fragmented, you know, even after the accident. I did hear that the car was totaled, though. You can't beat a gun, just saying it's actually more peaceful and meditative than you might think. Bro, I meditate, I work out, I hike, I work on my body, and I hit a speed bag. So I get lots of physicality using my body in ways. I mosh in here. I did today. You know, I fucking throw my elbows around. So it's you might think that I don't do jujitsu, but I do physicality and I do meditation. I do hiking and I do a lot of things to get in touch with peace and with myself. And, like, I don't need to go in and fucking, you know, be jujitsu guy to feel like that. You know? One of the beautiful things about not being into sports when I was younger was realizing that I didn't need them in order to feel good about myself. You know, I used to think I needed motorcycles to live. Crazy how a head-on collision with a car will change your attitude so quickly. Right, Jay? Jeez. Hey, man, Carl, you could probably get me a good AR-15, man. I'm looking for an AR. Imagine some deaths are quick when it's lights out. It's lights out. Oh, yeah. Gibbo. Exactly. I can attest to that. Bro, if my neck had snapped in that motorcycle accident, if my spinal cord had broken in that accident, or if I had bled out, I would have never, it would have been like flipping off a light switch. No pain. No misery at all. No, and this is my favorite part. No tunnel. No light. No God. Just nothing. When you're gone, you're gone. Unless you're lucky like me and you come back like Jesus Christ. Here I am, folks. I rose from the dead. Yeah, did my heart stop during that accident? I don't know. I was breathing when they got to me. So, they didn't have to revive me. I don't think so. I don't think they had to revive me. Yeah, the best part, I don't remember any of it. That's what death is like for a lot of people, I'm sure. They're here one moment and they're gone. There's no pain. They're just gone. And that's a good way to go, you know? I thought about that guy that blew himself up in Dallas on Christmas. And I thought that's how he went. You know, he didn't feel any pain at all. That bomb went click. And his body was vaporized. You know? They referred to him as remains were located at the scene. Human remains were located at the scene. You gotta wonder what they fucking found, you know? But I guarantee you this. That man felt nothing. You know, if I didn't feel anything when I got into a head-on collision with a car, I guarantee you he didn't feel anything when that thing exploded on his ass. Boom. Gone. Moses Espinoza, I just want you to use a little bit of common sense. If I'm over here telling you that I perceive basketball to be guys running to the left and running to the right, and the only entertaining value there is for women who want to see men with big dicks with their dicks dangling around in their loose shorts. And Moses, I just told you that that's what basketball is. And now you're asking me if I watch the finals? Moses, I just want you to use a little common sense right now. I know we're all smoking some cannabis. And I know we all want to talk. And I want to talk. But, hey, man, I want you to ask me questions that you think about. And you put a little bit of quality into the question. I like quality questions. I'm a quality podcaster. I want a little bit of quality. You guys realize I smoked this shit and it was so good it got me so fucking high. Instantly high. It tasted so good. It was, you know, it's just like smoking any of my stuff here. It's all good. And I didn't notice a big difference. Wow, you guys are typing a lot. Look how far up I got to scroll. Okay, next bong rip goes to Stephen Culbertson. All right, this time I'll try to remember the review. My bad, Nay, lol. Now, as far as the Super Bowl goes, I'm going to give you that, Moses, okay? Point on the Super Bowl. I don't watch the Super Bowl for any reason except for two. Number one, it might be to call the Super Bowl out to my audience who's not watching it, just as to use the Super Bowl as to get some viewers. And the only other thing I will watch the Super Bowl for is the fucking commercials, bro. And if you don't believe me, go back to any Super Bowl Sunday on my channel and you'll see how I covered them. Now, years ago, I may have actually been into the Super Bowl more. But I realized as I got older and older how stupid sports were. You know? And eventually, you know, I stopped watching them on TV. I used to be a sports fan. You know, I've got a Miami Dolphins jacket somewhere in my closet, I think. I've got a Zach Thomas jersey. Miami Dolphins Zach Thomas jersey. So. Stephen Culbertson, cheers. Really smooth. It's really tasty. It's got fruity. It's basically all fruity. Super smooth. I can't even feel the smoke in my lungs. Mango-y, just like it smells. But it's really good relaxing high, man. Wow. A late night show. Guys, I can't believe how many people are watching right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do greatly appreciate this. I'm going to pull up my Twitter feed really fast. Those of you guys who are on Twitter that are helping me out there, thank you so much. Rome guy. Oh, this whole thing. I've seen this before. So funny. This guy got the shit knocked. He gets his shit knocked out. I love it. I'm watching a knockout video. This guy's about to get chuckled. She just walks up behind him and says, "Pop." Oh, he got smacked one time really good before he got knocked the fuck out. Dude, somebody hooked... Oh, yeah, and then boom, knockout. Dude, somebody hooked him really good right before he got knocked out. I saw a better view of that video. Holy shit, that's funny. So this video that I just watched is of a guy that attacked someone in the street. And then a whole bunch of people... Then a whole bunch of people went up and popped him. He got knocked the fuck out, hit his head on the sidewalk, and they picked him back up. But he's walking, but he's out. He needs to lay down. They got to let him lay down. This is what I'm talking about, man. Don't go around hitting people. You know, people are protesting and you disagree with them. So you yell back. That's it. You don't approach them and you don't fucking hit. And because you know what happens, there's going to be a Chuckles in the audience and he's going to walk up to you and he's going to knock you the fuck out. You know, you always think you're a bad motherfucker when you're walking up behind somebody and you're trying to fucking beat up on some fucking innocent person. And then you better fucking hope there's not some fucking equalizer out there in the audience watching, just waiting. Because let me tell you something. Chuckles loves that shit. He's like always looking for that, just so he can knock the fuck out of somebody. Oh, yeah, you had it coming. Pop. Oh, he had it coming. It was fun for him. He likes doing that. There's always going to be someone like that in the audience, someone badder than you. So when you guys are at these rallies and you guys think you're fucking, you're gonna, you know, solve your problems by beating up on somebody else, there's going to be somebody else in that audience who agrees with you, but they're going to disagree with your line of thought, and they're going to be the one to knock you out, right? So just yell, man. Bring your signs and scream and have fun, man. You know, have fun instead of ruining everybody's fucking day with violence. So sick of that. You know, this is what things like basketball teach you, is you solve your problems with violence. When you get shoved on the court and you start a fucking fight and then the one team jumps in and the other team jumps in and you got this giant brawl on the fucking basketball court. That's the kind of entertainment a lot of people choose to watch. Ooh, there was a fight. Did you see the fight? I mean, you're literally creating a situation. Sports creates a situation where you have to fucking argue over bullshit, where you have to feel like you're the winner or the loser. That is the dumbest shit. That whole winning-losing thing, Donald Trump. No, there doesn't always have to be a winner and a loser. You guys are idiots for feeding into that entire narrative. That's indoctrination at its finest. That is like, there's some really good, Christianity is fantastic. But sports, man, boy, oh boy, do you guys get indoctrinated on your fucking sports with your fucking sports team. How dare anybody not like your sports team or be against the sports team that is, you know, your sports team's rival. Over what, a ball? A ball? Are the guys running to the left or are they running to the right? No, they're running to the right now. Oh, they're running to the left? Oh, they're running to the right. Are they running to the right? Now they're running to the left. They run to the left, they run to the right. Sports. The knockout that guy threw on that dude is just, he just bipped him right here. He got him right in the side of the jaw, but he was totally behind him. He came running up from behind him, and he swung, and the guy ended up walking right into the guy's fist from the side. It was just this perfect fucking pink. It wasn't even like a really hard punch. It was just in the right spot. It was like that guy that did it has done that before. You know? It was just like he knew. It was like he wasn't going up there to hit the guy. He was running up there to knock the guy out, and I think he knew he was going to do it. And I think that was his second attempt at it. I think he had already tried it once and he missed. And then he went like through the crowd, circled through again, came back and got him the second time. Oh, God, I just love watching someone who's beating up on people get the shit beat out of them. That is the one time that I like violence, is when it's used on somebody who's using violence. It's like the only time, I think. Oh, I got 2 Twitter pages open. I should probably close that. I probably got lots of bandwidth, huh? Let me close this Twitter page. Let me close. Wow, so many of you guys still watching the show. I love you guys. I can't believe you guys are all here. I gotta keep you all occupied. All right, let's review the strain again. I'm so high. Okay, I have hit the strain one bowl. I think it was 2 bong rips. Was it 3? I think maybe 3 bong rips. Let's see, it was no comment. Stephen Culbertson, no comment. And who else? Was that it? We'll find out here soon enough. This shit's got me all fucked up. It's great. It's got me tweaked out. I'm ready to rock. There was no comment. Steve Culbertson, that was it. So I've only had 2 hits. And I am high as fuck. I mean, I could walk, you know? I'm that high. I'm going to keep going. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Did you guys watch Graham Elwood? I sent him $104.20 today. Just Jay. Just Jay. It's all you. Just Jay. Carl says, one last question. Yeah, what's up? Oh, you put it up there? Yeah, playing the sports. You know, look. I've played volleyball with my friends, and it was fun. You know? We used to do it every day after school. I mean, before COVID, you know, sports was something you could do with other people. Now, you know, not so much. So things changed, you know, bro. Now it's like, no, sports are bad. You're breathing on people, you know. Someone can die. Got a 80, you know, 1 in 80 chance of dying with COVID now. And not only that, they don't even know the permanent effect percentages yet on people. It hasn't been enough time. But there's going to be a percentage of people who get COVID, and we've already got 20 million people have contracted or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of people have got COVID. And a lot of those people are going to have lost their sense of taste for the rest of their lives. So, if you're an anti-masker, if you want to take the chance of losing your sense of taste, if you don't give a fuck about how food tastes, you know, or smell, you know, something good cooking in the kitchen, you know, have at it. It's not top of the hour. Jay, you're fake news, bro. Jay, you got your clock set 5 minutes fast, bro? That's funny. I bet you do. Who am I smoking for? I already forgot. Short-term memory loss. Just Jay. Oh, it's Jay. It is Jay. It's funny. I was like, Just Jay was saying all this stuff. No, you don't get top of the hour. You don't get to... Yo, Jay, you don't get to fucking tell me what you're getting assigned when I smoke. You're 420 Newfoundland. It's nowhere near top of the hour. Psst. Kidding me, pal? Nobody even does that anymore. This looks like a seed. It's like a seed husk. Nobody's even doing that anymore, pal. Jay's just, me, it's me. If you don't want to taste some good cannabis, then you don't need a mask. If you don't want to... Bro, I didn't even think about that. Right? If you don't care about ever smelling good cannabis and tasting good cannabis. Hey, Jay, 420 Newfoundland. Yeah, it's even better, right? That's why you gotta let me drive the fucking boat. All right, I'm driving the boat. Cheers. Cheers, Jay. This one's for you. Just Jay. It's just you, sir. Only live viewer in Montana. Moving to Montana soon. Are you a dental floss tycoon, Carl Williamson? Chicken soup for the thank you. Oh, Anthony, he's a big boy. He can speak for himself. What's the secret to blowing smoke rings? The secret is very, very gently puffs of smoke. If you can't blow smoke rings and you're probably trying too hard. So that you got to back off and try less. And try less. It's about gentle. Think of a feather. You know, just blowing into a baby's ear. You're just very gently. You know? Vape Nation. Moving to Montana soon. Gonna be a dental floss tycoon. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Gibbo. You wouldn't have noticed anything. Huh? Dude, drop me another digit. Who's it gonna be? Nobody? Nobody. Huh. Not a single other digit drop? How many people are here? What? Dude, 3 people shared this video and there's this many people watching the show right now? At this hour? At 1 o'clock in the morning? Come on, guys. I can get more shares and digit drops than that, can't I? It's fucking top of the hour, people. It's top of the hour, people. Am I gonna get another digit drop, people? I don't care if you're in jail, Damon. Join another fucking social media platform. Dude, I love this. Somebody fucking... Dude, I don't know who you are, but I love this. I love this fucking meme. Oh, my God. And he doesn't have it on retweet. Wow, what a dumbass. I can't retweet him. Let me see if it works. I'm going to try to tweet that. Watch my show for more. Those of you who've ever seen me do that on the show, this was the inspiration behind it. And those of you that are following me on Twitter, you are all watching that right now. So you all know what I'm talking about. But she's... What's false about what she said? The military was at every event, she said. Yeah, you've got 525 followers. I'm not going to talk to you. I punch up, motherfucker. You know what that means? It means I speak truth to power from the shower. What? You guys should hear me, man. I'll be in there fucking in the shower, doing my thing. I'll be speaking truth to power in the shower, son. I'll have Jimmy Dore on, you know, and my little mini boom speaker. And he'll say some shit and I'll be like, "You tell him, Jimmy!" I'll be in there doing my hair under the, you know. Jimmy will say something. I'll be like, "You goddamn right, Jimmy! We're speaking truth to power from the shower." I just froofed my hair a little bit, didn't I? Got a good froof in there. All right, you're ready to go on stage. You got a good froofing. You got you a good froof in there. Where do I live? I added from DYD, but left that group. Feed, you're the sole survivor. What? I added you from DYD, but left that group. Okay. Oh, do you dab? It blew up my feed. Bro, you don't have to leave a group. Just turn off the notifications from it. You can just unfollow it, but you can stay in the group. But anyway, I live in Northern California, Lake County, bro. Where the fires all happened, all those really bad fires that you heard about where people were getting killed and shit. That's where I live. In the mountains. Moses, the first time you saw me was in 2014. It was 6 years ago, right on. If only I had a decent pillow. You like that? Damon, you like that tweet? Carl's like, "Do you dab?" Yeah, do you dab? Yep. DYD. How close is it to Humboldt? Like 4 hours away from Humboldt. It's pretty far. California's huge. Blue Lake? Dan Mercer, you mean Blue Lakes? Dan, you mean Blue Lakes? You're talking about Mendo? Or is that Sonoma, bro? Is that Sonoma, bro? Yo, bro, Blue Lake, Sonoma, bro. Yo, bros, Blue Lake, Sonoma, bro. One day I'm going to do that, and he's going to fucking answer. Y'all are going to fucking freak out. You're all going to be like, "Whoa, bro's back there, dude." I'm like, "I know, dude. He's always back there, bro. Who do you think I'm talking to, bro? They don't think you're back there, bro." Writing lyrics to a new song. Oh, there's a Blue Lakes. Like, you know, like maybe a half hour, 30, 40 minutes from here. Blue Lakes. Oh, it's funny. Different place. He smoked window perp and got DUI. didn't expect to see you at 9 a.m. in the UK, J-Paw. And here I am. And yet here I am. I had to come on here and attack Emma Vigeland again. So who am I on Twitter? Thank you, Standards. It was a beautiful person who made this, too. They're all complimenting my mug all of a sudden. It's the same mug I've used for the last 2 months, 3 months in here. It's my beautiful mug. Mugzer. My mugzer. It looks like mozzarella cheese from French onion soup, which I will not drink anymore because it's too high in salt. Which reminds me, let's check my blood pressure. $149/90. Hey, look at that, man. That's good. $149/90, man. You all. You. Who knows? Maybe it's coming down a little bit. That'd be nice. Well, those numbers aren't great, but they're better for me. You know, that bottom number needs to be 70. Maybe if I lose more weight and eat less salt. I consume way too much sodium in my diet. It's true. Too much sodium, too much sugar, too much fat. Still pretty fat. But, you know, the thinnest I've ever been my whole life. Yeah, you know, I've noticed just a very, very, very small decrease in blood pressure right after doing a dab, but it's not really, it doesn't last. You take your blood pressure 5 minutes later and it's gone right back to where it was. So, you know, if you're smoking consistently though, then you're going to have like a small drop in blood pressure probably. It would be healthier. Man, I hate my blood pressure medication. So I'm gonna take it. I don't even know if it'll. He's like smoke. I don't even know if it'll make a difference if I take the blood pressure medication. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. I guess I should take it and then see. Man, I worked today on this trail. I made these stairs a couple of years ago, and they weren't really completed. I went out there again with the shovel, and I really shaped them nicely. You know, I really made some nice stairs out of this hillside. And you know, it's all patted down nice and hard, and I took the leaf blower and I blew off all the leaves, and I found rocks. You know, I started setting rocks alongside the trail, just to kind of designate it, so it makes it more visible. But I want full rocks down the whole path, you know, eventually. And I want to go down there with the wheelbarrow, because there's a bunch of boulders in the area, and I just fill the wheelbarrow up, go over there, and just fucking boom, 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 and I'll be done in no time. It'll be fun. But yeah, so I did a little bit of that today. I moved some big boulders and blew those leaves off. And then Roscoe was down there with and then Rogan was down there with me, and he used the stairs to go back up, and it was so cute the way he did it. You know, he did it one stair at a time because they're big. It's just almost a little bit too big for him to use, and he had to kind of jump up on each one, and he did. It worked perfectly. It was awesome. And one of the things that I really like about this property, I gotta say, besides the view of that sunset, tonight's sunset was amazing. Goodness gracious. What a beautiful, amazing sunset that was. The trails that go all through this property. It's, you know, now that I've maintained them, I've designated, I created them. None of them were here. I created all of the trails, dug them in with a rake and a shovel. I've maintained them with a blower. I remove the majority of the pine needles and the fir needles, all of the oak tree leaves. So they stand out. It's like this stark difference, you know, between the forest floor and my trails. And they go all through the property, and it's fucking gorgeous, bro. When you're walking through there on the trails, it's just like, it's so serene, and it's so easy to walk on, you know. It's all nice and flat and beat down because they're designated, so you always walk in the same place. So you're just beating the ground down and making it so smooth like cement. And so easy to walk on. And you're on ledges, and you're walking on the side of a mountain. So you've got these ledges that you're walking on, and it's not like steep or anything. You can just take a step and walk down. I mean, it's only a 15-degree slope. But still, it's better than walking on a fucking 15-degree slope. Is walking on flat. And that's the difference. This is 15 degrees. That's a 15-degree slope. It's not that much. You can easily walk down that. But when it's like this, man, oh, it's just so nice. And they meander around, and they go up to these oak trees, these old, you know, I got trees on my property that are 200 years old, man. I've got amazing trees. So you walk past all of these old giant trees. It's like you're at like Big Tree Park, you know, and you go down this path. The only difference is a lot of these places have like wooden wooden walkways to get to the trees. I don't have that. But I thought about doing it. It would be a lot of money and a lot of work to do it. And then maintaining it, too, would be a pain in the ass. Because over time, you know, the boards go bad. And it would create a place for animals to live underneath and shit. It's kind of not good. You get like raccoons and foxes and shit building their, you know, their little fucking fortresses underneath that walkway. Oh yeah, I blew off. I've got a back road. I've got a bunch of back roads, but I've got a back. Hey, tow cars, I've got a back road, and have you ever seen the grounding technique to protect old trees from lightning? No. I don't think I have. But my neighbor lost a 200-year-old tree, and it was due to lightning. He got struck by lightning before he moved onto the property. Giant fucking tree, a giant Douglas fir, 200 years old, man. He cut through it with an axe, with a 30-inch chainsaw, and counted the rings. He says it's over 200 years old. I never thought to age the Staff of Truth, but I did today. It's like 6 or 7 years old. Check this out. I was like, I wonder how old the Staff of Truth is. Definitely 7, if not 8 or 9, maybe up to 10 years. You could definitely see those. If you hold it the right angle. Pretty cool, huh? Rings are cool, man. The Staff of Truth. So I took my ECM out of my Jeep again today, and I've boxed it up, and all I have to do is put it in the mailbox. I'm sending it to Diesel Freak. Why is it called the Staff of Truth? Oh, man, I'm glad you asked. I actually did a short video about this, but you can check it out on my channel. I just uploaded it, man. It's called, that video is called, fuck, I forgot, bro. I just uploaded a video to the YouTube channel. The big one. You'll see it. I'm holding this in the thumbnail. And I tell the whole story. Because this got eaten by pine beetles, right? This used to sit on my driveway. And it was alive. It was a pine tree. And it died. And then as it aged, I just let it sit there, you know? And the bark started falling off of it, and I saw, you know, the pine beetle damage, which I've seen this before. It's common. And then I realized, after I cut it down, that I could use it to demonstrate to people climate change. Because a young tree like this, that's got plenty of water, that's 6 to 10 years old, shouldn't succumb to pine beetle attack like this. This tree suffered from drought, and this tree suffered from heat and a lack of winter. the pine beetles were able to just keep going and keep going and keep going. They were never killed. So the amount of damage that they did, right? Look at all the boring they did. And they get through the cambium layer, and it's the outer layer where the moisture and the nutrients are transferred throughout the tree. Once they make it all the way around, the tree is dead. And so I call it the staff of truth, because that isn't supposed to happen. Pine beetles are supposed to come in. They attack the tree. It gets freezing cold outside. It kills the pine beetles. The tree saps up the holes. And then it grows another year. The pine beetles come back during the drought. They attack again. It gets cold. It kills the pine beetles, right? That's supposed to happen every year, and the tree grows, and you get 150, 200-year-old trees, right? A tree can't even make it 10 years now, guys. And while this is anecdotal, meaning it's only in my yard, and I'm just showing you what I can show you from my yard, that says a lot. That's an example that a lot of other people could probably show you too. This is happening all over the world. And the reason is climate. It's getting warmer. And, we got a lot of other things to worry about right now. Climate's not on the list, is it? You got a lot of shit going on, man. Dude, my daily reminder that there's only 4 more days left in Trump's presidency has only got 3 likes. God. At least it's got 18 views. How dare you people not like my tweets? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you not like my tweets and retweet them? How dare you not like my video that I just uploaded to Twitter? Can't get anybody like my shit. Nobody sees any of my shit. If you look at that, there's a lot of little things on here where it looks like little people, where these pine beetles have carved in. It almost looks like there's little images, for hieroglyphs. Really cool patterns and shit. See those fucking pine beetles, it's crazy. They eat that layer like that, and you can see the holes. Let me show you this. There's literally, you can see where they drill, and then they bore a hole, and then they go right into the fucker. They drill through here, and then they make a hole, and there's a bunch of those. Here, I'm going to pull my camera over here so you can see this. Look at this. Look at the hole. Right? They just fucking drill right into the goddamn thing. There. Here, look at this one. Look at that fucking hole. Can you believe that shit? Oh, motherfuckers. Look at this one. Look at that hole. Look at this hole right here. Can you believe that shit? Look at that. Look at that fucking hole. Look at that one. See this one? It's like it went around in circles and then it just started boring down in. You see that? Nobody bores down into the fucking tree anymore, pal. Psh, unreal. Nobody's even doing it like this anymore. What are you even doing? Yeah, man. Those fuckers are vicious when the weather doesn't stop them every year. If the weather stops them every year, you end up getting healthy, unaffected rings like that. But as soon as that shit happens, you see the outer ring? You see all the boring around the outside? Right up to the edge. Right up to the fucking edge. Look at that. Right up to the edge, right? Right up to the edge, right? No other year were they able to do it. But I remember when that tree started turning brown and I was like, I wonder what's up with that. I was so young, you know? Recently learned about CO2 rising from ocean vents. Yeah. You should check out Guy McPherson. Oh man, I'm supposed to have him on. I said, let me know when you got time, and he never emailed me back. But we don't need Dr. Guy McPherson on here for me to tell you that we're all dying, we're going extinct. I mean, just take my word for it. Because if you don't, you know, you'll be next, you know, and there's no need for you to be on the front of that fucking wave. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that's why people are watching my show. The Beatles are writing in cursive. You're up there. I'm up to 5 likes. SF Thomas, did you retweet it? Did you retweet my video? I'm looking right now. I'm going to look right now. Oh, Anthony liked my tweet. Liked my tweet. Retweeted. Anthony retweeted. See, it says retweets I want to see, man. Ooh, I got 2 retweets. You guys, a couple of y'all retweeted it. you like it and not retweet it is my question. Why will you like it, but you won't fucking retweet my shit? It's just a button, man. God damn, people are such little prude bitches. And you know what? I'm going to leave you with that. Come on over to Twitter, retweet all of my tweets, and don't be a prude bitch. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Remember, Emma Vigeland is a fucking cunt. Okay? Jimmy Dore for the win. And thank you, Tucker Carlson, for listening to Jimmy Dore and understanding that Julian Assange does need to be pardoned, of course. And Emma Vigeland, you're a cunt for leaving a soldier behind on the battlefield as he lays there bleeding. You watch sports, Emma. You've learned nothing except that you like watching dicks swing back and forth. You fucking stank cunt. You guys, can I get more retweets on my video that I just uploaded? Seriously, this video. Can I get more retweets? Seriously, come on. That video right there, it's got 2 retweets. See that? It's got 2 retweets. Can I get more than 2 retweets, please, on that video? Please? Can I please get more than 2 retweets on that video? Please. Can I please get more than 2 retweets on that video? Can I? Well, J-Pa, will you please download Twitter on your smartphone? It only takes a second. And then just go to Nays Garden and retweet my video for me, man. To make that number go up. That's fucking pathetic. I get 2 retweets. That's how much y'all support me. I get 2 retweets. Oh, who was it? Who did it? I was waiting for that. Who did it? Who did it? Who just retweeted me? Who just hit that retweet? Who did it? Who was it? Oh, J-Bone? Well, J-Bone, I'll tell you what. I won't shut the show down, and I will do bong rip for you, bro. What do you think about that? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here because you fucking retweeted my shit. Because you showed support. Because you're not lazy. Because you went and you downloaded an app for me. It's free and it only took fucking 3 seconds to do. Wow. Who was the 4th retweet? Wow, you guys know how to retweet? You guys know how to retweet and you're not retweeting all my shit? Look at that. 4 and 6. Only 23 views. That is a fantastic fucking video right there. That is a fucking fantastic video right there. It should be getting way more attention than what it's getting right now. That's a fantastic video. And I'm going to do them every day. You know, and maybe somebody will retweet that for me. Maybe someone will actually retweet it. Hello, somebody. Omerta. J-Bone. Thank you, bro. Cheers. Thank you for the retweet. Well, SF Thomas, thank you. maybe you can retweet this tweet for me. Better go catch that 12-year-old before he leaves a flaming pile of poop outside your door. Outside someone's door. Why won't you guys retweet my tweets? You guys got something against these hilarious fucking tweets, all right? Tampa native Dave Bautista offers $20,000 reward for maggots who scraped Donald Trump's name into the back of a manatee. Probably a 12-year-old kid did it with a credit card. Or they may have even just used their hand. Or their finger. And I said, my response was, better catch that 12-year-old before he leaves a bag of flaming poop outside someone's door. Rolls eyes. Now, look at that. It's got one retweet. It's got one retweet. Look at this. Jimmy Dore changes Tucker's mind, but morons out there still accuse Jimmy of being a pariah. Look at this. Look at this. No retweets. 3 likes, 0 retweets. You know, I think my shows should just consist of me showing my audiences how much you fucking ignore my tweets. That should just be the show from now on. Let me show you guys how much you ignore my fucking tweets. That you can't just scroll through and click retweet on my fucking... on my tweets. That's fucking pathetic. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This fucking dumb bitch says this.
The President of the United States. I think that we all deserve a pardon. I'm facing prison sentence.
I'm facing prison for this. I deserve a pardon.
You know, from what I understand, everyone's going to be arrested. That was there. So I think everyone deserves a pardon, and I would ask the President of the United States to give me a pardon.
I think
I would like a pardon from the President of the United States. I think that we all deserve a pardon. I'm facing prison sentence. I think that I do not deserve that, and I think every person, you know, from what I understand, everyone's going to be arrested. That was there. So I think everyone deserves a pardon, and I would ask the President of the United States to give me a pardon. I would like.
so. I like how she looks at the camera and says, "I would ask the President of the United States to give me a pardon." So she stormed the Capitol.
I think that I do not deserve that, and I think every person.
She stormed the Capitol. I said, ha 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 ha, cue the Rolling Stones. You can't always get what you want. Look at all the retweets on it, guys. 0. 0. 0 retweets. 0 retweets. Huh. Wow. 0. Let's go on. Oh, look, it's the My Pillow guy.
Everybody on my team, a lot of stuff going on that I can't say. All I want to do is give everybody confidence that Donald Trump's going to be your president for the next 4 years. All this, they're very much a
I said, he doesn't seem to be sleeping very well. If only he had a decent pillow. I heard sleeping is vital for clear thinking. Look, guys. Look at all the retweets. None. 0 retweets. 0 retweets. 0 retweets. Wow. So supportive. At least my videos get retweets. Can we please make this a thing? You must be dumber than an election-denying Trump supporter. Hey, look, that got 4 retweets. Run the Trumps out of business. 0 retweets. Really? You guys think the Trump should stay in business then, huh? So you don't want to retweet my stuff? Is that it? Okay. Cool. Gotcha. There's another daily reminder. It got 5 retweets. That was yesterday's. Okay, 5. It's fucking pathetic. That's me retweeting. That's me putting up Travis's post. Thanks, Damon. Ooh, look, 10 retweets because I ask you. You know, it's funny. I ask you guys to retweet my videos on Twitter, but then you don't retweet my fucking other tweets. You'll only retweet my videos. What? Dude, this is supposed to refresh live. Okay? These numbers refresh, bro. These numbers refresh every few seconds. Do you not have Twitter on your phone? Oh, look at this one. Look at this one, man. My climate change one to Arn Raw, Thunderfoot, and Matt Dillahunty. Can we please focus on this graph? Maybe instead of arguing whether or not there's a God, we could try to start convincing people about this climate change issue. And look at all the likes and retweets on that one, guys. Wow, so supportive. People are so supportive of me. You guys are so supportive. You know, this is what I'm going to do on every show. I'm just going to show how supportive my audience is of me. John Snow says to me, best live show out there. Best live show out there. One retweet, 2 likes. One retweet, 2 likes. This should be fucking... This shit should be going. Look, I even said something to Noam Chomsky, and I only get 2 retweets. Noam Chomsky says, Noam Chomsky says, it is the preoccupation with possessions more than anything else that prevents us from living freely and nobly. And I said, some of my possessions include solar panels, a well, an enclosed grow house, and a secure off-grid home. Chastising doesn't put food on your table, Noam. And you know what else I said to Noam Chomsky? He's worth, I put up a photograph, it shows he's worth $5 million. I said, whatever, Jesus. And you know what? That one's got 0 likes and 0 retweets. Do you not think we'll invent some crazy carbon capture technology? Nope. There's a market for that, J-Paw. Where is it? J-Paw, do you realize how much atmosphere you're thinking about processing? You have to process? The scale in order to make a difference. Now, think of this. COVID has caused a drop in CO2. But according to Dr. Guy McPherson, not enough to change anything. Doesn't change the masking effect or anything he said. So, we should have drought and fires just as bad as last year, again this year. We just got to wait for, June, July. Dude, I'm so sick of fucking not getting supported for what I say. I'm just sick of saying it because no one's listening. Frankie the dude! What are you sorry for, bro? Bro, one person can't change all this, man. It's a concerted effort. Dude, if I'm blocked, why can't I see it? That's so weird. Why I can see this thing. I love it when someone doesn't understand what a false equivalency is, right? So you tell someone, you have a false equivalency, and then their response is, there's nothing false about what they said. It's because the two facts they're comparing aren't false. It's the equivalency that's false. That's why it's called a false equivalency. It just takes too many words to write that out in a tweet to someone who's only got 500 followers. I mean, shit, I got 3,000 followers and you guys won't even retweet my shit or like it. Happens to tweenies too. If you look at Twitter too long, you get bombed. No shit, right? Because nobody's fucking seeing me on there. I'm totally invisible, just like I'm invisible on here, just like I'm invisible everywhere. I fucking hate it. But, hey, man, I got the staff of truth. And people might think I'm psycho, but I know what's up. And there's a few people out there who know I know what's up. And, I guess they just want to hoard the information. They don't give a fuck about anybody else but themselves. So they don't share it around. Whatever. It's cool. It's cool. I understand. People are fucking stupid, man. I can't save the goddamn planet. And, they're making it harder for me. If I put that in there, I cannot tell that apart. Oops, it's falling apart. Oh, here, I got right here, perfect. Got the perfect container. Where the here. I sound like a negative Nancy. Nancy. I know. I am a negative Nancy. But I'm tired, Carl. You got to understand. When people like Billy Ballantyne and Ron, I can't remember my own name. When people like Billy Ballantyne and Ben Brandt come on, and Billy's got 10,000 followers and Ben's got 70, and they put a video up on the internet and they get 10,000 views, and I put a video up on the internet and I get 17 views, you might understand why I might be a little bit negative.